What is up, everybody? You are watching George Reviews. I am the 80s Transformer fan, and today on George Reviews, I'll be doing a rare review for my channel. A lot of people don't know me as a Dragon Ball or SH Figuarts collector on my channel. I'm mostly Transformers, as the name would suggest. But today I'll be taking a look at Tamashii Nation's Bandai SH Figuarts Vegeta Super Hero from the Dragonball Super Super Hero movie. And in front of us is the standard SH Figuarts Dragon Ball packaging. You can see the figure mostly within. He's sort of covered up by an image of the product shot of the toy on the front of the package. They kind of double down on what's in front of you. You can see two faces clearly, and as the box turns, you can sort of see some more accessories to Vegeta's left. And the bottom of the box has the Dragon Ball Super Super Hero logo. We see Tamashii Nations. We see Bandai. There is a little sticker for toy animation, a warning sticker. As the box turns, you can see more images of the product shot within the box, this time done in black and white on the side of the box. And that is pretty much it. Not a spectacular box, but it gets the job done. If you ever come across him in store, I mean, you clearly see what you're buying. You can pretty much see the articulation breakup on the figure and everything within. But anyway, we are going to get into this package and take a look. Okay, I'm going to open it from this side right here. And always, if you're watching this just for Vegeta, on my channel we do unboxing presentations, so you'll have to sit through this if I have anything in the box. And his extra accessories are falling out already. There are 3 extra sets of hands and one I am the Prince of All Saiyans thumb right there. No tie downs, which is excellent. He has a plastic protector. Usually that's to protect the paint, but I don't see what paint it needs to be protected. Okay, hiding in the back of the box is an advertising leaflet. Some other figures are out, promo, and a little bit of instructions that show you how to change the face plates, I guess, without breaking it in the hands or whatever. Which is, it's kind of self-explanatory, but I guess some people, some age groups would not know. So there's that. I'm going to remove this little piece of plastic. I don't know if it's a certain way. I just yanked it off. And usually it's to protect paint rubbing through shipping from moving parts. But Alright, let's get started. I'm bringing Vegeta in a little bit closer. And the first thing I want to point out is this gap in his neck. None of the other SH Figuarts, Dragon Ball Super figures that I own have this gap in the neck. And it's kind of an eyesore. You can move it around a little bit and kind of like tuck it in and kind of hide it, but when you stand the neck and head straight up, it's just there. And 9 times out of 10, if you're moving it around, you're gonna still have it like right there, and that kind of sucks immediately. But other than that, that's the first real flaw I can see. So let's just get into it. Take a look at his head. He's packaged with like a stern face or neutral face. I don't know what you want to call it. And he has the line work from the new Dragon Ball Super Super Hero movie. People call him the CGI Vegeta. He has it beneath his eyes as well, right there. And I wish I got in on some of these Vegeta and SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Super GT figures before the new CGI take on them, because I really like the old school artwork and the way the older figures look, and I never wanted to go back and buy the aftermarket Vegeta figure. So this is my first non-Grade 8 Vegeta figure. This is technically my first Vegeta figure, and I was happy to finally get my hands on one, like I say, and I didn't want to pay that extra aftermarket money, so I'm going to deal with what I have in front of me. So it still looks like the animated Vegeta, still can pass for the old school Vegeta. He's actually wearing the outfit that I think we first saw in the Majin Buu saga and what he had on in Dragon Ball Super Super Hero movie. So, and this may actually be a re-release of the body. I'm not that versed in the bodies and the scopes of the guys. Speaking of scopes, the shirt is a navy blue, but it doesn't quite match the pants, if you can see that. But I do believe this is animation accurate and done on purpose. Has some nice detailing in the shirt. Has on standard tight legging type pants or whatever, and the Saiyan boots. And I don't think there's a wash or anything. The only paint is on the toe. Same thing with the legs. And there's a slight wash on the shirt. You can see where it falls into the crack, almost like black lines a little bit. So I don't know what to exactly call this outfit he has on, because normally you just think Vegeta, you say sand armor, but like training, warm up or whatever. But again, he's wearing the sand boots and he's wearing the sand gloves. A little bit of molded detail in the gloves, or at least the sleeve part of the glove. He has good sculpted in muscles in his arms. Boy, that deltoid muscle is huge. Biceps not bad either. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the actual figure itself. Oh, the head. Now check this out. In my monitor, it's like a jet black, but to my naked eye, it's almost like a thin coat of brown over it, which it should be. Vegeta always had like brown tinge to his hair. When he first showed up, it was all brown, but now it's just like a slight brown tinge. Definitely to my eye, maybe not coming across on video, there's a little bit of brown to it, because the monitor, it looks like it's jet black, and it is not. So let's do Vegeta's articulation real quick. Vegeta can look up this far, which I guess that could be a little bit better, especially like when he's flying. Like you kind of want him coming towards you looking up. I guess you can use his abdomen crunch a little bit, but he's still not quite looking up, and I guess it's because his hair. You kind of want him flying up with his face looking this way. So that's not a whole lot up. Looking down, you can get this much, which is a lot. Then his neck has two hinges at the chest right here, and then at the base of the head, so he can rock side to side a tremendous amount. The head will 360, and then we do down. There is down again if we did it. His shoulder 360s on this hinge right here. Then he has a butterfly hinge on the sides of his chest right here, so he can get his arms in closer. About this far. Then staying with that arm, he has a bicep swivel, elbow bend. You can get a lot out of that. And the wrist will swivel because they're on a peg ball joint system. They pop on, pop off. So you can swap out the different hands. And coming back to the abdomen crunch, he can crunch down this far, back this far. Swivels just a little bit, not a whole lot. And coming to his waist, spins around at the waist full 360. His leg comes up this far, and you would think with a figure like SH Figuarts type of body style, it would come up a little bit further. And we get about this much to the back, which is not a lot. Get them out to the side this much, and again, that's not a lot to the sides. Then we come to the front this much. Coming to, wait, upper thigh swivel. Now that's pretty good. That's a good range right there. His knee bend, we get a lot out of the knee bend. Just double hinged. No boot cut, but his ankle swivels. It moves backwards and to the front, back to the front, same position. And he has a toe articulation right there. Not a lot out of that toe articulation. So that's what you get out of this Vegeta. And for this being my first Vegeta, the articulation is slightly disappointing. I kind of expected to hope for a little bit more, get some more dramatic kicks or something like that. But I guess if you work with the different positioning, you can make it look as if he's getting more out of his kicks and poses. And I will explore that aspect as the review goes along. But yeah, I wanted him to get more out of that. But obviously he balances well. Joints are tight. So now we're going to take a look at the hands. And I guess the face at the same time. But this is the first hand that doesn't come in a set of hands. This is the thumb where he's just pointing to himself like, I'm the Prince of all sins. And it is a right hand. We're going to pop this off. And pop this on. Simple enough. And it does the same articulation holds for all the hands. Once you pop them on off, they just 360 and they rock in and out as much as the joint allows. But you can get that trash talking Prince Vegeta type thing pose with that thumb pointing to himself. And it looks really cool. It probably look cool with the smirking faceplate. So let's go for that. Let me demonstrate one time what the changing of the faceplate looks like. So I'm going to just drop it. Take off the faceplate. Here is the reverse side. It's all Vegeta's flesh tone. And the hair is paint. But the actual hair on what, I don't even know if this is the skull. The head part, this is casted in black plastic. And I'm assuming that the layer of paint is all over, or maybe it's all like that light brown. I don't know, because it matches really well if it's not paint. I'm gonna go with the smirking face, and you see the 2 holes and the plug right there, and on the back the 2 plugs and the port right there. Nothing wrong with a snug fit if it does go in there. Alright, I got it in there. I don't see any gaps. Alright, let's get that thumb back out here. I am the Prince of all sins. You're looking at the guy right here. That smirk. Oh, let's take a look at the smirk. Same paint applications apply to the face, like with the eyebrows and eyes and all that. But this time he has the smirk on his face, which looks very good. Love that face. I don't think I'm going to use the stern face at all. It's going to be one of these expressive faces on my shelf. So let's move on to the hands and the different faces. Alright, switching faces yet again. I have Vegeta in this more angry type pose where he's showing more teeth. The face is pretty much the same. The paint apps are pretty good. You can see more of his teeth in this expression right here than you could in the smirking face. I'm going to say it's quite angry. It's more of an anxious, ready to do battle. I switched out the hands to what I call the Kung Fu hands. Taking a look at Vegeta's final faceplate. This is probably my favorite. It's the yelling, angry, releasing ki blast faceplate, whatever you want to call it. It has all the same line work. This time his mouth is open. You can see a bottom row and top row of teeth. You can see his tongue in his mouth and a black space painted in there. Looks very good. Definitely my favorite of the interchangeable 4. And zooming out, I switched out his hands to like the ki blast. You can get it where he's sort of like doing the Gallic gun. Or you can get his hands a little bit closer together for the Big Bang Attack, Final Flash, Final Shine, whatever your own personal canon is. And keeping with the same yelling face of switching to the final set of hands, open palm hands. These are definitely ki blast hands. He's pretty much ending somebody right here, like when he put his hands on Pui Pui's chest and blasted him into nothing in the Majin Buu saga. Of course, you don't have to put the same hands together. You can mismatch now, having with a clenched fist, and he's single blasting someone. So you can do whatever you want with your figure. Alright, it's time to give Vegeta the size up and run down. Here he is next to Goku, fellow SH Figuarts Saiyan Raised on Earth version. SH Figuarts Goku Black. SH Base Form Broly. Mattel's Superpower Superman. Representing G.I. Joe Classified Killer Croc. This how he scales next to Generation 1 Starscream. And last but not least, my only other SH Figuarts Vegeta. Finally have him in humanoid form. Saiyanoid. Okay, everybody, to sum up everything we've gotten from this figure in this package, I like Vegeta. He's not my favorite, and this outfit is definitely not my first choice. I would have wanted the Saiyan armor, anything but like the Whis armor where he signed it. And I kind of might have taken that too. But when I think Vegeta, I think Saiyan armor, either with the shoulder pads, without the shoulder pads, the like tank top thing over the shoulders during the Cell games, just Saiyan armor. But other than that, he's still the Prince of all Saiyans. I like the figure. The leg articulation could have been better. I was a little disappointed in that. He has a fair amount of accessories with the 3 extra head faceplate changes and the 3 sets of extra hands and the extra thumb pointing fist. That's cool. If I could have gotten an extra accessory, maybe giving up a faceplate or a set of fists, I would have taken an energy blast. I think every Dragon Ball Z character should come with a ki blast. And I do know this is the dressed down version. I paid right at $32 for this thing. And most SH Figuarts, when they're not reissues or dressed down version, they average about $75–80, and they can go a lot higher. And obviously this one is a lot lower. So I knew I was getting for my price. And I wish I could have got some folded arms. But if you put the right hands in and flip the hands around, the arms around, you can get the folded arm position without having to pay the price for them to include the extra folded arms. But when you think Vegeta, you think that little brooding folded arms thing, him and Piccolo. But I was shocked that he didn't come with the folded arms. So that was a little bit of a minus, but it was cool what he come with. Like I say, for $32, I'll take it. And as far as what they call the CGI face look, once you've had it in hand for a while, it starts to grow on you. It doesn't pop out as much as it did when I first opened it versus me posing it around, taking some pictures, and some animation to it. Now I'm kind of used to it, and it kind of looks right. But for like 32 bucks and you don't have a Vegeta and you collect SH Figuarts, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z figures, he's a cool pickup. And that's all I got. I want to thank everybody for watching another episode of George Reviews, the reviews where every toy has a story.